Shots fired! Shots fired! Where's my backup?
All units watch for crossfire.
Warning.
Giving back the house with #1 in America, me, Jiggaboo Jones. I'm gonna show all y'all people out there that's frustrated at the banks, angry at the banks, mad about how the banks is treating you. You know, they might not work with you. They want to foreclose on your house. They want you to get out. I'm gonna show you how to make some cash before you do the dash. I'm gonna show you how to give back the house. Homeowner contacted me. The man was involved in a serious accident. 9 months he couldn't work, lost his income. Tried to work with the bank, but the bank wouldn't work with him. So I tell you what he did. He contacted me to come down and see what we could do. Out of frustration, he had nowhere else to turn but me. So here's what we did. I looked at the man's situation. I saw the house he was talking about. And he was talking about how he's losing all this money and they want him to leave and he's gonna be homeless. And I thought, wait a minute, man. There are some things here that you might not understand. There is hidden value in your house that you might not be thinking about. On this video, in 4 steps, I'm gonna show you the 34 items that may or may not be in your home that's gonna help you make about $20,000 or more before you make that dash out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you how to get back into the bank and beat them at their own game. You're gonna beat them at their own game because you're gonna do what you're supposed to do as an American. You don't go down fighting. You don't turn away your house and just give it away and walk away. You worked hard for it, didn't you? You better fight hard to keep your money that's wrapped up in that house. So they won't give you your equity. They won't give you your money back. They're gonna mess up your credit. But you are gonna give back the house and walk away with your money. Watch what we do.
Warning. What you are about to see is real. The names and details have been changed to protect the innocent and/or the guilty. If you have been looking for a bailout on your home, this instructional video is designed for you, the angry homeowner. Tired of being screwed by the bank? Collection calls nonstop? Loan modification not working? Will the bank not let you sell your home? We teach you the proper way to give back the house.
We take a $300,000 home and we're gonna reduce it down to that of what you find in the ghetto. Because the bank said when you bought it, it was worth $300,000. And then all of a sudden, the arm came in and took all the money out your wallet and said, oh, your $300,000 home's only worth $150, but you gotta pay for it. Unlock the hidden treasures in your home, worth money right now. 34 items that can add up to them as much as $20,000 in cash that you can take before you make that dash. This video is only the beginning. We show you just the ideas, just a little bit of idea of what you can do. Your house might have a little bit more opportunity than this one here. So you watch this video with your eyes, your mind open, and your wallet's gonna get fat and the bank's gonna get mad.
Looking to make a profit before your home is foreclosed upon? We teach you how to get the hidden value out of your house while you screw the bank out of as much money as possible. What you are about to witness was completed by a complete moron. Just think what you can do with your brain.
Step number 1, securing the home. Well, this is something you gotta explain to people. You got this house and you're thinking, hey man, I don't care what happens to this house. I don't care if it burns down and all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. Yes, you do. Your money's in this house. So we're gonna show you how to secure this house for you. the first thing you want to do is you want to think about what you're going to do. You got to keep people from getting into the place. You want to make sure it's secure. You want nobody to come in and steal all your stuff. The first thing you want to do, we use a couple of items. We use adhesive, we use screws, and we use paint. And these things help you to secure, such as the windows. When you get these foreclosed homes, you want to make sure they're secure. You don't want no gang members coming in here. You don't want no transients coming up in this motherfucker. You want to keep it secure. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it so gonna be secure as a motherfucker. We're gonna lock this down. Let me show you how we're gonna do. We got the windows, right? Check out the windows. That's a dangerous spot for the windows. People break in the windows. You see black people climbing in the windows, depending on where you live. But I tell you what, we're gonna cut this on down. Check this out. We gonna secure this whole motherfucker. Look here. Booyah. Window. Now we got the thing, we gotta figure out how to open it. I can do this in my sleep. I done come in so many people's windows. But check this out. We go ahead and we take some caulking gun, some adhesive, industrial adhesive. Now y'all might recognize the brand of this here. And this is what you want to get yourself a caulking gun. Everybody wants to see some black caulk, but I'll tell you what, we ain't got that. We got some gray or whatever the hell this is. Now watch this. Watch what we do to secure this thing. Take a quick look as we put a nice bead up on here. Look at the bead on it. See the bead? Look at the bead. We're gonna do all the windows just like this here. We try to keep this place safe and secure. We don't want the bankers to break in here. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, ooh, Lord. Get a close up over here so you can see this stuff going in here. Look how beautiful that is. Nice generous helping of adhesive. Slam that. I'm gonna put something down here to squeeze it on there. Oh yeah, look at. Squeeze it. Oh yeah, look at. Squeeze it on, look at. Put a nice little bead on it. Yeah. You wanna make sure it's safe. Look how safe that is. This is safety. This is all about safety. You can't say that I'm coming here doing nothing malicious when I'm trying to do something nice. Look at this, look how nice this is. They're glad to see this. They like to see places secured so can't nobody get in here. Woo! A good set of windows will cost you some money, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, I'm all out already. It's time for the next tube. I'm glad I got 50 tubes because I got about 20 windows up in here. I tell you what, let me see if I can get something to smear it with. I don't care about the house, I just do like this here. Look at this, just rub it up like this here. You know, like when you run out of toilet paper when you're in the bathroom, you take your finger, just kind of smear it like this here. Look at this. Oh, yeah, look at that, damn. Generous helping of this stuff. I'm sure that's gonna hold it. If it don't hold it, it's gonna do something. All right, look at that. Look at this here. Just like peanut butter, but you ain't got no salmonella. Y'all might want to think about eating this. It's probably got about as much lead in it as all that other stuff they got. Well, anyway, this is the windows, and we're about to do all the windows up in here. Securing the front door. Don't forget about your front door. You gotta keep people out, even the bankers. And all the people that's gonna come in there, you wanna make sure that they can't get in. Now, if your door's worth a bunch of money, we'll talk about that in the Go Green section. You might wanna leave the door off. You got one of them grand entrance ways. But if you got a regular door, you're gonna get some construction adhesive, some screws, a little bit of time, and you might do some laughing. I'll show you what to do with the door. You know, when we first came in, we had a little bit of a problem, and it was really fucked up. But we had the solution. Trying to spray paint the hole so people can't see that somebody's up in here. Found the pics. This adhesive stuff is like God in a bottle. Wherever you find this stuff here, and you see this color right here, whatever liquid something, liquid screws, liquid bolts, liquid rivets, maybe liquid nails, maybe liquid something, one of them is gonna work. Check this out. Take this shit here, goop-a-goop. Oh, Lord have mercy, they can't see. They can't see a goddamn thing. They can't see a black niggas in the house ready to get on down. Now look at this here. We're talking about security. When you're dealing with these abandoned homes, I know everybody's seen it in the papers. Little kids breaking into the abandoned homes, falling down the stairs, getting hurt, coming down, and the ambulance can't find them because they ain't got no phone hooked up, ain't got no electricity, laying down, motherfuckers got hurt. And now, we're gonna keep it from even motherfuckers with keys getting in, because nobody is authorized to come up in your place when you say it's no longer your house. Ain't that right? take it. You get your liquid adhesive, you put yourself a little bead up in here, just a little bit. You gotta do much. You wanna make sure it's all good. All good. We get some in the hole like this here. Oh yeah, look at that. Get some and they get a lot more in there. Oh yeah. For all y'all to watch them movies, you know what we doing here. All right, here we go. Booyah. Just go ahead and pump it on up. Good weather stripping on the house can save you lots of money, especially in the fact you ain't gonna be here. You really don't care about how much money you save. Put some weather stripping up here, so this way, this is how you save energy costs. Now, time to test the dough. Oh, and you can feel that juice. It's like when you step down in some clay and it goes between your toes and it's shooting up. Look at that. Now, we'll just work the lock. Make sure you get something to lock, because we'll make sure the lock is working good. Let's make sure we hit that lock one time. Oh, hit me. Like James Brown, look. Hit me. Boom, boom, boom. Right, now go up here. Now we're gonna put a bead. I feel like them dudes on TV. Look, yeah. All right. Unfortunately, this is my favorite part of liquid something. When you wear out one tube, it's time to get another one. Hang on a second, and we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna come back to solidifying the dough. We're gonna make sure that this place is nice and secure, so that when you give up this house, you gave it up, and ain't nobody coming in. Oh, there you are. This is Jigga Jones, and we back again with giving back the house. Well, for some added security, I know we liquid adhesive the door completely to make sure nobody breaks in, but as an added little point, these are 2-inch drywall screws for added security. To make sure don't nobody get up in here that's not authorized. We're just trying to keep the place safe. We're not trying to be malicious. We're just trying to make sure we do what's right. So here we go. We do what's right when you've been wrong, and this is some funny shit right here. Look at this. This door is completely solid. Not even the police could knock this door in. You grab hold of this handle right here, and it don't even move. This door ain't moving. Now you want to be safe, so whenever we do video, we want to make sure we always as safe as possible. So if you do any running or something like that, you want to make sure you put your guns away. So we're going to put that up there. That's how you keep a house safe. And just so you know, this is not an airsoft gun. Look at the size of that hole. You can zoom in on that. My finger ain't on the trigger. We safe. Look at that. It ain't no airsoft gun, but I tell you what, that's number one in home prevention. So if somebody else decides to come up here and try to do what I'm doing, we got the trump card. You fired. Well, sometimes you gotta secure things, and this is a part of securing the home you might want to do. Maybe you don't feel like getting rid of all the wire, getting rid of all the plugs. So that way you might have to secure this home in case the next person has kids. Watch this. Check this out, y'all. The next thing we're gonna do is, because maybe somebody might move up in here, they might have some kids. So you go down, you go get yourself some safety outlet plugs. And everybody knows you go down to the hardware store, and you know these, you get these little things in there so your kids can't stick their fingers in the light cycle. We don't want that to happen. We don't want no tragedy. But we do want some comedy. So this is what we're gonna do. Now you're gonna notice, you're gonna see me pull out a lot of products and a lot of things, and we fucking up a $300,000 house with about $55 worth of hardware supply. Just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. We don't mind if this hits the carpet, because we really don't give a damn. I'm gonna show y'all how to take the carpet out in just a minute. Hey, you kids that move up in here, you take a little dab of liquid something. You know, I'll take a little dab of do-you with liquid something. Stick it on in there. Boom. There you go. Now it's safe. The devil in hell couldn't pull this motherfucker off if he wanted to. And here we do, let's just make it go quickly. Put a little blob and move on. Put a little bolt. See a little bolt like this here? Look, let me show you the quick way. Bend this like this here. And you just drag the little bolt with you. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to do this. Watch. About $5-10 for the outlet, you know. Put a little bit of glue on there, a little booyah. You don't need very much, you only need a little bit. A little dab do you. A little dab will do you. A little dab will do somebody else too. security. We gotta make sure we put some screws up in here, because what if somebody come up with some kind of adhesive thing that eats up all the adhesive? So during the break, we drilled a couple of pilot holes so we can seal up our windows. The only way they're gonna get in is they're gonna have to be authorized to come up in here. And right now, we're not gonna authorize nobody to come back up on in here. Now, get on close up in here, and look at how we doing this. We just put a little thing in here, see a little thing on up. Oh Lord, let me get this thing going on here. Oh yeah, oh Lord. You gotta get yourself a high strength drill. Bam, that at home, look at that. We're bringing the value down every second, y'all. We bringing it down. We're trying to make this house affordable for the next person that's buying it. First person paid too much money, you know, so we're trying to make sure that don't happen again. Next person to buy this house ain't gonna have an opportunity to pay too much. Because we gonna make sure we make this house a good value. A good value somebody can be happy about. Look at this, now see, I get in there, just put a little security in there. Put the security, they're gonna see that we did a good job. Oh Lord have mercy. Y'all got a hammer or something? Okay. Now you can look here and see that this ain't going nowhere. This is safe now. Safety and security by Jigga Jones. We might have put one more just for good measure. We're gonna do each windows like this in the house so that you can make sure that when you get a bank back to the house, the only people that was in there was people that's supposed to be in there. That's why old boy hired me. I know how to lock it down. We don't want people to look in, so we gotta clean this place up so people can't look in. They gonna see a nigga in here. You don't want nobody, no witnesses or nothing like that. And for all of you that think you're witnessing something, we're gonna say this is for theatrical purposes of a mockumentary. But y'all know what we getting ready to do. So if y'all done got foreclosed on, we gonna get on down. We're fucking this motherfucker up. Privacy. What you wanna do here is you wanna make sure people ain't, because I hear they got some foreigners that live across the street, and you can't trust a lot of them people. So I tell you what, we're gonna make sure they can't get up there and be looking. We're gonna tint the windows a little bit, so they can't see in. Gonna put a little light, little coat in here, and this will also get rid of some of the light in case the police ever wanna break up in here. You ain't gotta worry about them looking at all the stash that you got. There we go. Booyah. Booyah. There you go. Look at this. Look at this here. I can do this on cars if you can see how I drive. But you know, I seen how some of y'all drive out there, and this is kind of how you probably got your stuff tinted anyway. And this is how you get back the house, folks. Take a quick break for a second. Make sure you close up all the windows when you're doing this, so you get a little high off of the spray paint. Don't waste your money and open the windows and let all that high get away. You want to be high as a Georgia pine by the time you finish. We're doing it, we're doing it. We're keeping the paint can people in business. Come on up here. Let's shake it up. Let's shake things up. We about to change the world up in here. I'm #1 in America, and when people want to see somebody do something cool, you gotta call me, cause I'm a motherfucking fool. Yeah, edited for y'all for TV. Check this out, dog. Let's roll. Booyah. Woo. Place where they cook your food. Now they ain't cooking the food, we cooking up the windows, dog. That's how I roll. Hey, man. Hey, you sleeping? That's perfect. But check this out. When you put it all back, you get it back to the bank, or somebody else, whoever it is, it looks nice. It looks beautiful, and they don't know that you done screwed them just as hard as they screwed you. And don't forget about your garage door. If you got a garage door, some construction adhesive right around that thing to keep that garage door down and keep the bankers out. Step number 2, going green. You give a damn about the environment, you losing your house. You want to be something about the money. That's when you go green, that's the money, that's the stuff where the money's at. You gotta find the things in your house that's worth money. Get on one of these online auction systems, one of these classified sections. Now you know, there's things like Airbnb and we can't do that. Oh, no, we can't say the names of them? Oh, my bad. They'll edit that out. Go on to the online auctions that rhyme with delay, and somebody has a list on the internet. I think his name is Mr. Haig or something like that. Somebody Haig's list, something like that. And you put on there what you're selling. Garbage disposal. You was gonna walk out the house. You was gonna let them foreclose on your house, leaving the garbage disposal there. You want a garbage disposal cost about $100? You crazy. Take that garbage disposal out, put it on an online auction, make you some money. Go green. Air conditioner. You know your house got an air conditioner, and you trying to save the environment. They don't want you to have no air conditioner on. Turn the air conditioner on and take the MF out. Take the air conditioner out the house. The thermostats, those are worth money. Was you gonna walk away with that? You just gonna let the bank take that? They don't need that air conditioner. You don't need that air conditioner, you need the money. There are certain things in the house, and we're gonna show you a little item list because I know you don't want to hear me flap on everything. There's 34 items that may or may not be in your house. Does your house have a pool? Do you have automatic garage door? Do you have a back room? Do you have dual air conditioner, front and top? Maybe you got surround sound in your house. Be sure to unlock the cash money hiding in your house. You know, some of these people think you can get anything. $20,000 could be yours. $30,000 could be yours. How much money did you throw extra into this house when they built the house for you? How many extras did you put in? You better take every last one of them extras with you before you leave. When they foreclose on this home, they don't deserve to get your garbage disposal. Hell, they don't deserve to get the toilets. You ought to take them too. Go green with Jiggaboo Jones, because I'm showing you now how to get back the house. Ooh. Sometimes I got these things called thermostats. And when you want to keep control of what the temperature's like in here, you have one of these on the wall. But when you don't want to waste energy and you want to be good and conserve energy and all that, you pull this off, because you don't need it. Bank don't need it, and whoever else gonna get this house don't need it neither. So I tell you what, there you go. Go green.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Step 4, moving out. This can be the most fun part of the whole phase. You done cashed out all the stuff on the items list that was back there. You done what you got to do. You made all your arrangements for your new place. You got cash in your pocket. You're happy to move out now because there ain't nothing in there. I'm going to show you now how you move out in style. What you're going to do is, before you do anything I'm going to do in the video here, throw yourself a big party. Let your friends come over and act stupid. Let them fall down the stairs and get drunk. Let them have a good old time. Whatever it is, throw the biggest party you can have. Enjoy yourself. You don't care if somebody busts a window out. You don't care what happens. Throw the biggest party you can, because the next day, when you move all those people up out of there, take all the junk that was in the house and just push it out the back door. Just let it sit in the backyard. Let all the trash be back there. Stop taking your trash out. You can do that too. And the final thing is, when you're moving out, you gotta remember, you gotta tear up before you come up. you gotta come up on the tear up, and you gotta cash out on the dash out. So the things you couldn't sell, sometimes you can't sell a cabinet, sometimes you can't get rid of some carpet. Tear it up. Oh, excuse me, don't tear it up, secure it and make it so somebody else can't use it. So if you need to, maybe it's a stress thing. Maybe you might want to punch a hole in the cabinet, kick something. You ever wanted to break something? Why not break the mirrors you can't sell? You've always wanted to break a mirror. They said 7 years bad luck. Well, hey, do what you want to do. Tear up what you can't sell and make sure there's nothing in that house that they can't get. The carpets, tear them out. Hardwood floors, tear those out. You might be able to sell that, but if you can't sell it, tear it up. I'm not telling you to put holes in the wall because that's obvious. You don't want to be obvious of what you're doing because you want to be able to, with a clear conscience, to say, oh my goodness, I think some gang members must have broken into my foreclosed home and tore it up. Oh good Lord, they took everything worth the value. Oh God. You want to be able to believe that. And they're going to believe that when they see what y'all can do. So I tell you what, you got these things, and like I told you in the very beginning, this is only the beginning of what you can do to give back the house. Don't give back a perfectly good home to people that weren't perfectly good to you. The bank wasn't your friend. The bank wasn't your buddy. Why are you gonna let them walk away with all your money? Look at your own house. Look at your friend's house. And when they foreclose on you, you gotta know that you can walk away with all the cash before you make the dash. Now, we gotta conserve water. Come on over this way here, and I'll show you what we can do to a bathroom to help you conserve water when you're not here. Well, I forgot to. There we go. Another one of our privacy windows here. You don't want nobody looking in the bathroom when you on the commode. Let's see what we got here. There we go. There you go. Look at this. Privacy. Now, when you're looking at a house, there's a couple of things you gotta look at. You gotta find out where exactly is this toilet located. Well, this toilet happens to be closest to the street, which means one thing that's very important. It's close to the main line, which means if some obstruction were to go down this toilet, it would clog up the main line for the whole house. That's why we're here first. Now, what you want to do is we'll look down here, folks. Your homeowners and your folks losing your homes. This thing here is called an angle stop. We're going to turn this rig out here on the right so we'll have the water coming down. Now, during the break, I done loosened this already. Well, I got a little loosener. You pull off the water hose. Look at that. Okay? Now, there's 2 bolts down here. All you have to do is pop the little cap off. Pop the little cap off. You got a little turn it. Some of the little bolts. Look at this little glass. Look at it. Look at it. You didn't see nobody do nobody in the pooper, right? What you do over here with Jigga Jones and give him back the house. Yeah, okay, there we go. Check it out. Now, before you give back any house, you want to make sure that the plumbing is good. Because you want to make sure the last person that had it good is the last person that had it good. So I tell you what, let's see if we can get this thing up off here. Let's see what we can do. Ooh-wee. Ooh, Lord. You see, this toilet's full of water. I'm trying to find out what's going on. Wow. All right, now, with the toilet all exposed like this, you can see there's still actually water in there. If you want to sit there and take a dump, it'd actually be okay. Now that right there is a sewer line that goes right on down. This is where all the doo-doo goes. So I call this your D-line. This is where everything takes a D-line right out to the street. So this, we're going to get a bag of concrete and we're going to make sure, because you got to close this off because sewer gas can kill you. So you got to make sure you close off the area so you don't get no sewer gas. Now, how you going to mix your cement for the toilet is you're going to come up here to your sink. You don't care about getting the place dirty because somebody else going to have to clean the place. You know, when you have a house, you got to clean it every day you're here, so whenever the new person comes in, they'd be happy to clean this. This is a labor of love cleaning up after this here now. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to fill this bucket up here with some water. And we're going to make some cement. Because we want to make sure that we don't have no, no toxic waste, nothing going down the pipe, you know, and all that stuff. We're trying to make sure the place is secure. So that maybe when they come in to take a shower, they can say, hey, maybe we should put some new pipes in. Always good to start new. Always good to start new, and we're giving them that chance. This is Jigga Jones with Giving Back the House. Watch this. Very important for you to look at here when you got your concrete here. Work smart, not hard. Now, what you do is you want to take this thing here and just pop it in the bag like that. That's easy. Work it back and forth like this here. Because you're not trying to really make it difficult on yourself. You just want to be able to get the concrete mix out. So here we go. Check it out. Dig yourself some concrete mix up in here and throw it in your little thing. We're not trying to make a mess, but that's what's going to happen. Just put a little bit of concrete in here. Now this stuff here dries fast, so you don't want to take your time doing this. You don't want to be sitting back drinking, drinking some OE or something and kicking back or something. You don't want to be doing all that. This is why the homeowner picked me, because I do a thorough job of what I do. The man said he wants somebody to come in and secure the house and make sure the house is going to be all right. And told me what the situation was. He told me he was getting screwed by the bank. And I said, I'm a little bit of a problem solver of my own right, so I come in here, I'm gonna show somebody how to fix something. Now the homeowner, he couldn't have nothing to do with this because he's on the contract or something. But me, 4-5 time felon, ain't no big deal to put a little concrete down the hole, dog. So that's why I'm making the big bucks, going out showing people how to give back the house. This is Jigga Jones, and I'm showing you what to do before you give back the house. Stay tuned. Well, I think we got that to a nice consistency. This is Jigga Jones, and we're showing you how to give back the house. Don't make the mistake of just giving it back and walking away like you surrender. This is America. Fight for what's yours. Fight for what you're losing. If you lose an inch, you better fight. If you don't fight on the way down, you ain't nobody and you ain't no real American. You better be patriotic before you just lay down and give up. You give me liberty and give me death, hey, we going down with that, dog. Let me show you what to do with this bucket of concrete. We going to the bathroom. We going back to the bathroom. Ooh, this motherfucker is heavy. Lord have mercy. Make sure your back ain't fucked up before you do this. This is to put it out. All right. I know y'all think that we should just come in here and fuck this whole thing up. But we're not in here really to fuck everything up. We're in here to do something constructive. We're constructive people. So, we're gonna take this thing here. I gotta find a way to get this in the hole here without making a mess. We're gonna try to make this look as normal as possible. So what we're gonna do is, because when we're done, we're gonna conceal this. So you don't need to know that we've been working on the pipes. You don't want people to know where you're working hard. This is how you fight. Oops, Lord have mercy. This is how you get dirty too if you're not careful. Let's see what we can do here. Oh Lord. Try and get all this slurry material. I don't know if y'all can see that on the camera. Let me get this so you can see it. Now what you can't see is this pipe has actually been stopped up by the concrete. If you look down in there, you ain't gonna be able to see too good, but I'm deadbolting right about there. That means anything about 4 inches more of water, that's done. Yes, sir. You gotta do your part. This is America where you fight for everything. You fight for taxes, you fight for your rights, you fight for your wrongs. And this is Jiggaboo Jones I'm showing you how to give back the house. This is Jiggaboo Jones, and I hope you've enjoyed this informational, instructional DVD, and inspirational too. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have any comments, concerns, or you got some ideas you think you might want to see me do in the next video, or you'd like me to come over to your house and do this, check us out at givingbackthehouse.com. Comments, concerns, all welcome. Thank you very much and enjoy your